All right, folks, here's a look at my Disney Lorcana Amethyst Steel deck. Uh, it's sort of aggro because of this card, can quest for 2, and it kind of revolves around Madam Mim Snake or Madam Mim Fox to bounce it back to your hand. You can also bounce back Pinocchio. We're only running one of them, but it's nice to kind of exert something. You also have Pick a Fight, which is primarily for Bucky. We also have Smash and Booms to deal with Diablo. Um, we're running the whole bounce package, the goats, the rabbits. We're running 3 Along Came Zeus and a 3 Grab Your Swords. I can see maybe reducing both of them down to 2. But I do like Along Came Zeus that just deals with so many bigger characters. Grab Your Swords. I never have a Grab Your Swords when I feel like I need it. We have the 4 Little Robin Hoods and the 4 Big Robin Hoods um, to sing Grab Your Swords. Sometimes you can get that off early, like as early as turn 3. We have Friends on the Other Side. Only 2 Maleficents. Not sure if I should be running more or less. We have Benjas, 3 Benjas to deal with any blue deck. We have Mr. Smee, turn 2, he's great. What else do we have here? The castles and the goats are good just for gaining a lot of lore. And oh yeah, we have 3 Tinkerbells. I could see just running 2 of them. This is the main deck that I've been kind of running. And I like it because you have the choice to be very aggressive with the little 1-drop Maleficents. And you can also be very mid-range and have some control elements to it as well. So that's the main deck, but I kind of need everyone's feedback because I put some cards that I think might also be good in the deck. I think Befuddle might be a good option. Just the ability to Befuddle Diablo, Befuddle opponent snakes, Befuddle one of your own Maleficents or Pinocchio's back. I think Crab would fit in well for dealing with locations or buffing up one of your characters to do more damage. I could see that working. I do like Sad Beast, Depressed Sad Beast, because he could draw cards, and the thing is he loses to Brawl, he loses to Along Came Zeus or Madame Medusas and Tremaines. We do have Bodyguard, Hercules, and I think Bodyguard Kita might fit, like kind of like if you think of Simba and Lilo, protecting the 1-drops. We have Rafiki from Chapter 1 that no one uses anymore that I think can just come in and rush, and you can kill off things like Rabbit and Foxes and Ursula's with 3 health and then survive. That's a good tempo control type of thing. We have another Pinocchio. We have Brooms or Chernobog might be a good option. I feel like Spellbook feels a little too slow for my style. We have Avalanche, which does 1 damage or gets rid of a location. Mainly Queen's Castle and Bucky are the main things you want to maybe like other characters with 1 health. I'm thinking of the Merfolk. I don't know. It's 4 Ninkable, so I'm not running it right now. This broom has evasive. It gains evasive, and that's primarily for Diablo, but I figure I'm already running 2 brooms, and I don't know. Maybe not. And then we have Strength of Raging Fire and Let the Storm Rage On, which both are good cards to sing, but I'm not running it. I don't know if I should. I kind of like Let the Storm Rage On to do 2 damage and then draw a card, but maybe I should just run another Baboom or Smash. I feel like Smash is underrated because, again, a lot of characters have 3 health and not 2 health. We have Captain Hook, which synergizes well with Mr. Smee down up there. A lot of people are saying don't run Captain Hook. You don't. Smee is fine without Captain Hook, but I still like Captain Hook. Being able to smack something for 3 damage, you can trade up. We have Fire the Cannons, which is still very viable. It's technically a cheaper Baboom, except you can't hit locations and it's uninkable, but sometimes it might be good in an aggro play style. I see some people running Bell, which is an option because you can heal something up to 3 damage and then move it. I mean, it's a possibility. More Maleficence. I'm not running a whole new world right now. Um, we also have One Last Hope, which could work with, I want to say, big Robin Hoods or even like little Robin Hoods as a hero. Not sure if I'm running that many heroes, but similar. I think just running a pick a fight does the same thing where you're able to hit ready characters. We have Dolores, but I feel like the Little Maleficent kind of does the same thing without having anything exerted. I do kind of like the idea of this Yasma because she can put a card back in the deck and then that player draws 2 cards. So if you need to get rid of something, a threat, um, Tamator or something big, and you just like get it back into their deck, remove it. But you're also letting them draw 2 cards. But sometimes in late game, sometimes I can see that being viable. Or if you like do that with like a rabbit or I don't know, putting something back into your deck and drawing 2 cards might be something useful. Again, I think Little Tinkerbell, a lot of people are saying don't run Little Tinkerbell, but I like the idea of you get to shift on turn 4, play Big Tink. Big Tink early on turn 4 could be very useful for hitting the Bucky. Good control. Uh, I don't know. I mean, Little Tink also has 4 health, which 4 willpower, which is 4 willpower. It's harder to kill. I mean, I still think it's very useful in the deck, but the deck really doesn't have a lot of space. Um, I think I mean not along just regular Zeus here. Similar to Rafiki, a lot of people don't really expect a big rush character to come in and hit something, but the deck it's so tight that I don't know if I have space to remove things. If I were to remove, I could take out the 4 Maleficents and just run more of a late control or mid range tempo type of deck. But this makes you the aggressor if you have this and you can bounce it back to your hand. I like the idea of that. I could take out a Grab Your Swords or Along Came Zeus, but I feel like I never have a Grab Your Swords when you just need to wipe the board. So, but then again, the only singers are Tinkerbell and Robin Hood. So you might just have to hard cast Grab Your Swords. I could see myself reducing Along Came Zeus down to 2, but again, it's really nice to have it in hand when you need to just hit a Maui, hit a location. It's so versatile. There's so many things to hit that you just need to get rid of. I feel like the bounce package, like Madam Mims, the rabbits, the goats, the snakes, should be 4 of. Um, and again, I like the Pinocchio. I like Pick a Fight. Not sure if I should reduce the Little Maleficents. It's just nice early game advantage when you're playing against a slower deck, like even Ruby Amethyst or Ruby Sapphire. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's running 16 uninkables right now, and we're at 60 cards. Let me know if you think I should be putting in any of these cards, how I can make it a little bit better. Definitely enjoy playing Amethyst Steel more than Ruby Amethyst. Ruby Amethyst, like everyone's running it, and we get it. It's a good deck. It's. I think Ruby Amethyst is just one of those decks that's just very, if this can go head to head to it and 50-50, run quickly before it even gets to turn 7, be prepared. Draw cards to like outbeat the Bucky discard decks. And then you have Benjo, which you bounce back for any Sapphire decks. Let me know what you guys think I can do to improve this. What changes you might make. I'm definitely open to hearing people out. A lot of different ways to run this deck. Some of them are a little more niche and unpopular, but again, I don't know. You can run this deck in so many different ways. I don't know what to do. I miss Sad Beast in the deck. Um, there's no Little Tinkerbell. No bodyguards. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been looking at here. So feel free to leave a comment or DM me. Could use some help. Thanks for watching, folks.